Thanks, Kimberly, and hello everyone. Not exclusive to the nation of China, the egg roll and similar foods can be found all over Asia. For instance, in the Philippines, they have a similar dish called lumpia. Since the purpose of this project is for all of us to be in the same cultural footing, we thought the egg roll would be the most familiar food. While today's terms are used interchangeably, the egg roll and spring roll are not the same thing. In fact, it is believed that the spring roll was created even before the egg roll, which themselves date back to ancient China. These vegetable and/or meat-filled foods were originally created as a special occasion food to be eaten with friends and relatives following the Chinese New Year. Since this celebration is usually held in early spring, the snack came to be known as spring rolls. The egg roll, however, is heavier and larger and made with egg-based dough. These are said to have originated in Canton. It is likely that the egg rolls were brought to the US by Chinese settlers in the mid-1800s. Again, they were easy to assemble using the available ingredients of the day, portable and could be eaten without a lot of mess. With me is Chef Henry and Chef Ethan. They're going to show us how to make some egg rolls. So, tell me what you're doing.
在做中国蔬菜春节。
Well, you probably don't understand my father. He's just speaking Mandarin Chinese. Here, he's wrapping vegetable spring rolls, where inside the ingredients were mushrooms, lettuce, carrots, a little bit of water chestnuts, and just a dab of cornstarch on top to make it nice and tight. First, he rolls the vegetable spring rolls in a thin egg roll skin, nice and firm, where he comes left and right, and he folds each corner. After he folds each corner, he goes on the top and dabs a little bit of cornstarch. After he dabs a little bit of cornstarch, he makes it nice and firm, where it does not leak out in the deep fryer.
That's excellent. Soft, steamy veggies on the inside and crunchy, flaky dough on the outside. If you don't mind, I'm gonna stay here and try some egg rolls.
Well, Jim, try some egg rolls.
That's delicious. Back to you, Kimberly.
Be careful, Jim. You know, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing where your health and waistline are concerned. To turn those egg rolls into a healthier alternative, eat them with a side of rice and steamed veggies. Remember, the foods we have seen so far were created with whatever foods were available. Portion sizes were smaller, and meat as a source of protein was scarce. Instead, these native cultures supplemented their diets with vegetables and starches such as rice and potatoes. Today, in spite of the expanded knowledge of nutrition we have of our ancestors of the 19th century, we tend to consume much larger portions than would be considered healthy. We eat too much meat, too much cheese, and not enough fresh fruits and vegetables. So, until you can master the art of portion control, we suggest that you offset those little extra calories with a little more exercise. Take a walk, ride a bike, or best of all, go shopping. And when quenching your thirst after some brisk exercise, try to avoid soda, juice, and fruit-flavored drinks. Often said for a good old glass of H2O. You know, water. It's cool, refreshing, and healthy.
Hey, it's me again. Apparently Kimberly went off to do some shopping. Matthew Bendick is inside, ready to show us a delicious dish called domades. Over to you, Matthew.
These little green balls of pleasure are called domades. They're a lamb and rice mixture wrapped in steamed grape leaves. Food of the gods. You know, like the Greek gods on Mount Olympus? These little treasures are popular all over the Middle East and Turkey. The story is domades date back to the time back when Alexander the Great took over Thebes. Food was hard to come by, so locals took what little meat they had and chopped them into little bits and wrapped them in grape leaves. Later, other civilizations refined the recipe and the food is popular all over the Middle East. I'm here with Chef Vicky, and she's gonna make domades right before your eyes. So tell me, what are you doing here?
We are rolling dolmades, a very healthy Greek food that is made with ground beef and rice, eggs, spices, and herbs. And we just stuff them, roll them in with the grape leaves, and then we put them on a pot and we simmer them for about 45 minutes.
So is there a healthier alternative?
And we also have the dolmades that are made with just rice and pine nuts, the vegetarian ones. But there is no meat in them, and they're really healthy. Both are very healthy, but the people that don't like to eat meat, they can have the vegetarian dolmades, and they're just as healthy, and they're very good.
Cool, well I'm gonna take a bite of these. Wow, that is so good. You've gotta try these.
You should get some before Matthew eats them all. I think we did a pretty good job, even though I only had one domades and Matthew had like 10.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. They were so good. I guess got a little carried away.
It was all so good. I think it would be fun to try some variations on these foods. You know, take a tortilla and wrap up some veggies for a nice light snack.
Yeah, opting for spring rolls instead of egg rolls is a much healthier alternative.
You could take the lamb and rice mixture from the tomates and stuff it into pita bread with some lettuce and tomato for a great sandwich.
Well, the important thing is that we're done. I think we did a good job of showing how people of different cultures are more alike than different.
I think so too. But better still, I think Mr. Wheeler has no choice but to give us an A.
That's for sure.
We hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about how food is a big part of each of our cultures. Did you know that your school cafeteria makes an extra effort to provide you with foods that are familiar to you, taste great, and focuses your attention on the value of balanced meals and good nutrition? If you haven't seen what's been going on in your school cafeteria lately, maybe it's time you joined us for a great breakfast or lunch. The only thing you have to lose is your hunger.